Hello, Shani. I just wanted to make a video because I think it would be a little bit more easier for me to make sense of things rather than trying to type them out. And using the word sense is definitely stretching it because without my cards, oh, it was just so hard to piece things together. But before I get into it, I just wanted to thank you for the class and thank you for the opportunity. Okay, so the first thing I was shown for you was a butterfly, and of course the butterflies are about transformation. Okay, the next thing I was shown was a sand castle. Now, I don't know if you have some past life connection to a castle of some sort, but because it was made out of sand, that tells me that that castle is no longer standing, okay? And I was also shown a warplane for you, and I was shown several scenes of war, and I'll get into that later. I'm just trying to follow my notes here so I don't lose track. So, now, sometimes when I'm meditating or trying to get guidance from my guides will show me tarot cards because they know that I will make the connection with what it is that I'm trying to figure out or whatever. Okay, so for you, I was shown the devil card. The devil card does have a lot of meanings to it. In each reader, like, you learn your cards and you become connected to certain ones. And of course the devil card is the Capricorn card, so that's the card that is easiest for me to read. And the devil card is almost always represents alcoholism, for me anyway. Okay, so I'm not sure if you have some kind of if that resonates with you, perhaps someone around you may be dealing with alcoholism or something in a past life. Okay, but I also tapped into some very dark energy with this devil card as well. A very abusive, violent relationship. Now, I had to break the connection at that point because I had a very bad panic attack and I just couldn't breathe. And that was, of course, very distracting, so I had to do that. Okay, so I was also shown the third eye, which is self-explanatory, but I was shown the moon. Now, it's just the way that my guides and source, they describe things to me or they show things to me. It's a pretty simple. But anyway, it was showing me the moon and then it showed me a wrench. And now what that tells me is that the moon uses you as a tool, which of course, again, that's something that you already know. But yes, you are being used to bring light and truth, okay? And that's what the moon is all about. Then I was shown pink roses, and pink roses are just peace and gratitude. Now, the next thing that I was shown for you, I was in a cemetery, and there was an older Native American woman. And I feel like this is someone that is connected to you. This woman is no longer alive, so perhaps an ancestor or such, but she was a witch. And as I was laying there, I felt a prick in my finger, and just immediately that told me that she specialized in voodoo dolls, which I know that culturally that doesn't make sense because voodoo is Haitian. It originates, its origination is Haitian. So I don't know what to say about that, but that's what I was shown. Yeah. She was a very short woman with really like long hair, and she had a feather headband on. Okay, so like I mentioned about the warplane, I was shown visions of war, and it wasn't gruesome, but it was very violent. I mean, there were bombs coming down and everything. And what I got from that was two things. Either you experienced the war at some point in time, like front line, like right there, or you were a wife waiting for your soldier to come home. It could be both too. I was really feeling it for both sides, so I don't really know how to make sense of that. Okay. But yeah, there was a lot of bombings, a lot of noise, a lot of just like clouds and smoke and everything. Okay. And I was shown some gray clouds, and these were like really angry clouds, and I was just told that you pissed off some higher being. I'm not sure. I can't really, I didn't get much else from that. So, and I also saw you in a different realm of hooded people. You were being sworn in for something, or you were accepting some kind of task or duty. These people were wearing long brown robes that were hooded, and they did look like people, but I didn't see their physical characteristics. They just had like the human shape. And you were wearing a cream or a white or a gray robe, and you were just there like accepting some kind of task or something. Okay, the next thing I was shown was a wealthy Victorian woman who was very spoiled by her husband. It just showed me her like sitting at a vanity with a mirror, and he was putting diamonds around her neck. And when I was able to see her face, she had a very, very devious look on her face. Like her energy was not all that great. Now, the last thing I was shown was a wedding that was taking place, and it was taking place in a garden in front of a huge water fountain. And okay, okay. So when I took the notes for this, I just assumed that it was a soldier that was getting married, but I'm just being told right now that that's not the case. It was royalty. It was a royalty wedding. And I was also shown a ballerina as well. I don't know. I hope that some of this resonates with you or makes some kind of sense to you. I'm sorry that I couldn't kind of piece it together more. I would have really wanted to delve more into, I don't know, the sandcastle is just very interesting to me. And the devil card too, but maybe I can try to tap into that again at a later time. I would definitely like to try it again though. But anyway, that's all that I got. And again, I just wanted to thank you for the class and thank you for the opportunity. Bye.